Yeah, it's now time for Trending Now with Olamide Odekunle.
Good morning, Etoma. Good morning, Ibrahim. How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
Good morning, Olamide. How are you this morning?
I'm very well, thank you.
I was thinking probably you would oversleep.
It's a boys' club up there, but I'm happy to bless you guys with my family.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Welcome to our
my
midst.
good stories.
Now we have the software.
Thank you very much.
All right.
I'll take it away.
That's right.
Good morning, Nigeria. I like to say that TVC has a finger on the pulse and an eye on the street. And if it's trending, we are definitely going to attempt to dissect it on here. In our first story, President Bola Tinubu has inaugurated the planning committee for the National Youth Conference, highlighting the crucial role of young Nigerians in shaping the country's future. Now, speaking at the council chambers of the State House in Abuja on Monday, the president reaffirmed his administration's commitment to empowering the youth and curbing migration by creating opportunities at home. He also emphasized that recent policies are geared towards ensuring that young professionals can thrive here at home within Nigeria. He says, "We are the hope of the Nigerian future." Take a look. I'm going to take a look at social media. Wisdom says, "Mr. President, the young people of Nigeria are fleeing the country in droves because of unfavorable economic policies. That they are running away from their fatherland, whose economy they hold in their hands, is a sad development that should give every leader a serious concern." That is how you share your concerns respectively. Respectfully. Akere Ejo says, "Politics is not just about jumping from one party to another or building alliances. It is about winning the hearts of citizens by fulfilling their wishes. Through this National Youth Conference, the president is placing the destiny of Nigerian youth in their own hands." I love that our president is looking at the Nigerian youth and seeing the important role we have to play in national development. But I trust and I hope that this will move from a symbolic and great gesture to actual tangible policies, like creating an effective and safe place for youth to participate in politics properly. Moving on now, in our next story, the popular Nigerian actor and activist, Mr. Macaroni, isn't backing down on his reluctance to greet the Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, at a recent public event. After facing backlash online, the comedian took to X on Monday to make one thing clear: he has no regrets. In fact, he says that if given another chance, he will do the same thing. Known for his strong stance on online activism, this is not a surprise. He also called out what he sees as hypocrisy in Nigeria and claims that some of his critics publicly condemn politicians but privately seek favors from them. His refusal to greet the governor leaves me with just one question: should personal grievances override basic courtesy and our culture of respect? He probably thinks that this is a symbolic move and he's telling us that he doesn't fraternize with politicians. But even in political debates across the world, you know, when these candidates are about to tear each other apart, they maintain a culture of decency, of greeting one another, of shaking hands. Even in sports, you see people that are about to rip each other apart in the ring. They shake hands before, and these are not people who are even influenced by African culture. Talk more us. But let's take a look at social media. This is what he tweeted, by the way. He says, "This is the last time I will address this matter. It is not worth my peace of mind. Since you people won't stop attacking me because I didn't greet Governor Sanwo-Olu, next time I see him, I still won't greet him. And this time, even if he calls for me, I won't answer. You people will cry today, tomorrow, and forever. Yeesh." And let me see what you guys personally are saying about this. Bubble says, "Greeting someone is a personal decision and no one should be forced or shamed into it, but there is certain etiquette when we are in public places with one another. I believe that we owe each other civility." And Dino says, "The moment everyone realizes that the politicians are there to serve them and not to oppress them, they will understand what taxpayers' money means." Like I said earlier on, Etoma and Ibrahim, we should maintain a culture of civility in this country, don't you think? And I think some might argue that if he really is an activist like he says, it would be great for him to get in talks in tandem with government as opposed to being this brute in public.
Well, activism is seen from both ways, two ways, where you engage actively with the people you're fighting, and when you're fighting them dirty. I think he chose to fight dirty. Yes, it might be his prerogative, but we're in Africa. Apart from the governor being the governor of Lagos State, is older than him, so I mean, he would have been shown a little bit of courtesy. That's my take.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think it's Africa, not just Africa, it's the Southwest where respect is very, very key. Especially if you look at behavioral topics where they talk about automatic thinking, social thinking, just the way some people behave. I mean, the way the culture is, you're expected to also follow suit. But if he decides not to get rid of the governor, it's his own prerogative. Nobody should criticize him for that, but you can have your own opinion about what he has done. If he's protesting about certain thing, it's within his right. But the thing is, what are we talking about? This same comedian that objectifies women. You know, personally, I criticize his kind of skits. Well, that's not what we're discussing, but, you know, personally, I'm not even his fan when it comes to, you know, objectifting women. Take that out of him, then what else does he do? So why are we wasting our time over him? Kudos to the president, you know, for recognizing the youth. I will always say that, you know, what he's saying, that Nigeria we should be able to have our own food self-sufficiency or food security or sovereignty, which is very, very key. I would say again, give the young a chance, lead them in the dance so that you change the circumstance.
But I'm curious, Toma, as somebody who is widely read and you've watched, you know, generations of young people, so you're a father yourself, what do you think young Nigerians in this moment, in your opinion, need the most?
They just need recognition. Young people are very
seen.
Yes, they need to be seen, they need to be heard. You know, they are very intelligent, they are very mobile, and with all that youthful exuberance and strength that they are underutilized. I think they just want to be heard and recognized, they want to be seen, and they want to be given responsibilities. Youth needs, they have this burning desire to show that, look, we can do this if you give us a chance.
I believe that we are in a very, very pivotal time in Nigeria, and to harness the power of the youth would be great. But I greet you both respectfully.